No sé cuál me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios más los bendiga, mis hijos no nacerá otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero, no te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero, soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a frontear, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y al estatal, cambié todas las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo sé que no va a cambiar, los que se viraron que le vaya mal. Y si me tiran sabes que voy a pichar. Los palos son legales, las cortas están digitales. Los roles, los out de mal, la caja nunca para son los y las baby le llegan. Los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. No me venga a frontear, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. Que manden, bajen PR, a la fama no se me aferren. No soy de la calle pero me pegué y no hay que los desentierre. Mi nieto ya tiene Mercedes, aunque mi hija solo 6 años ya tiene. Lo único seguro aquí es la muerte, pero pues está claro, les deje 50 en bienes. ¿Quién te dijo que tú eres más que yo? Estás frustrado, recuerda salieron de mí, por si no le han informado. He visto que se han virado, pensaron que al negro la habían frenado. 300 canciones dejé en la compu pa' que en el 3000 yo soy el más pegado. Yo voy muy zafado, y ustedes lo saben. Pa' la soy el negro del jarabe.
It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the Houston Astros. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. So stepping in is Xander Bogaerts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch coming, here it is. Shin high, that's taken for a ball.
7 o'clock.
One ball, one strike to count. Verlander has finished off more than 2,900 innings during his time in the major leagues. And with over 3,000 strikeouts, he's approaching the top 15 on the all-time strikeouts leaderboard. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game.
The center fielder.
First pitch on the way. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball one.
Ball, one strike.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Striding in for Boston, Kyle Schwarber will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
1-0.
Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Here now is Rafael Devers. Fastball. Ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 2-2 offering. Hard hit to first. Gurriel scoops it up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And that misses ball 1. Ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. Lays off the split finger that time, 3-1.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Now Altuve connects. Deep left field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. In there, a base hit. Here's Carlos Correa now. And now a stoppage, as I believe, yes, a balk has been called here. They'll say he never came fully set that time. First pitch of the AB now. Popped him up. Vasquez is under it. 1 away. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. And I believe perhaps a balk has been called here. Yes, it has. And that's going to move the runner up to third now with still just 1 away. First pitch on its way. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Brantley takes his lead at third with 1 away. And now time called here, and I believe a balk has been called. Indeed it has, and that's going to break our deadlock as well, as it's going to give them a 1-run lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo, beach right by the condo. Oh my gosh, oh my casa, I'ma need my sushi pronto. Shooting star like a Cosmo, make you move like a mambo. Spank a hater like a bongo. They be sleeping mano, girl sweet like a mango. Gives a taste to the tango, strum like a banjo. Then hit the sound in our sandals, flow hot like a condo. Ain't no place that I can't go. On a mission like Rambo, self-portrait like Van Gogh. My whole team really on deck. Chuck Norris about to bow flex. Nike flow about to get checks. Pump it up, about to get pegs. My G's work like a named Shrek. Want the money, want the power, respect on deck like a Porsche. Move fast like a Porsche, had the beat like a horse, spit flames like a torch. Now I'm riding up the 2. You would think I'm in the 6. Born Jan 26, 36, but I never the brick. When I shoot, I never break. When I shoot it, swish. Fourth quarter, 10 on the clock. Follow through is in the wrist. I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm about it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I bought it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm with it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. You dig it? Squad hustle like a relay, run it back like a replay. No time for that he say. I care about what she say. Self-care like eat, pray. Give thanks before I eat, pray. But tell a hater that I eat, pray. I'm like Miami where the heat say. Got the focus like a sensei. Had to carve it out my own way. You ain't got the answers like Sway. Friday night just got paid. Bought a coat that's just suede. Leveled up like 12th grade. Sweetest taboo call me Sade. Black Bandit, you could call me Blade. Work hard, play hard, that's the motto. Pop, pop, that's the sound of the pop, pop. Wake up, grind hard, full throttle. Supreme good, shout out to Aristotle. Team winning, knows kinda hard to swallow, but we all give thanks. Mahalo, it's auto. Medical, we get it, and we gonna keep it up. We put the focus in our cup and just go. So, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm about it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I bought it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm with it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. You dig it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm about it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I bought it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm with it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. You dig it?
Hoy la cosa se puso buena. El gozo corre por mi vena. Vamos a olvidarnos de la pena. Esta fiesta nadie la frena. Sin parar. Porque traímos bombas para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bombas para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Yo, mucha sal, mucha sal. De los que hablan con la L que hacen todo hasta el final. Un creyente boricua con bomba para fincar. En medio de la tormenta gozando voy a brincar. Yo, llámate a Elena, a Orlando y a Luca. Traigo palabras que nunca caduca. Al enemigo le tumbe la peluca. Se queda freeze con la mano en la nuca. Él sabe que esto es un asalto. Suelta mi generación y apuéstate en el asfalto. La salvación con mi pana la comparto. Tengo fuego espiritual en el aposento alto y bomba que bendice si detona. El mundo ha tratado de quitarnos la corona. Muchos viven rápido, la vida no hay Daytona. Todavía hay tiempo, razona. Porque traímos bombas para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bombas para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal.
Que te la echo mi español muy malo. I speak English till I get up tu condado. Hit the beach, I'm 40 deep with mis hermanos. Y'all don't understand my lingo, tu pesado. Wepa, dale. Si lo tengo power of the Lord, I keep it on me. Every day is like a party, tell the drama go away. I don't do it for approval, I just do what God say. Car that cook me up a beat, I ate it in the driveway. Dale, live my life inside the valley. No, he walking with me, get my enemies un cale, yeah, boy. DR down in Paraguay. Me and Funky got together, that's a crazy pair, boy.
Se puso buena. El gozo corre por mi vena. Vamos a olvidarnos de la pena. Esta fiesta nadie la frena. Sin parar.
Esto es para el rico, esto es para el pobre. ¿Para qué le
Now from the home of the Rangers, we're at Globe Life Field in Arlington. Ought to be a good one here between the Boston Red Sox and the Houston Astros. Astros baseball starts right now. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
7 o'clock.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. Verlander has certainly had a lot of good days on the mound as a big leaguer. He's been around the league for a long time, which is an accomplishment in and of itself. And in that time, he's earned more than 225 career wins. So it was a swinging strike three. Xander Bogaerts is retired to lead off the ball game. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. He takes the turn and heads for second. And this throw gets away from him.
Batting third, the first baseman, Kyle Schwarber.
To the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Rafael.
Here now is Rafael Devers. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Ball one, no play.
Runner at second here with one man out. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Slow little roller to third. Bregman gloves it, and there are two away now. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Popped up. And Altuve will put the squeeze on this one, and that ends the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Sale's ready. Here's the pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And there's one gone to start the night. So one out and nobody aboard. And Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. First pitch on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So here's Yuli Gurriel looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. One strike.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Alex Verdugo digging in now. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. Here he comes again, 1-2. Soft liner to the right side. Throw is in time for the first out of the second. So one down, no one aboard. And that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. And now the first pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. So now here is Christian Vasquez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez.
Leading up for the
now here's the first offering.
The designated hitter.
And that misses inside 1-0.
Alvarez.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
Had the weight back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Next up for the Stros, Carlos Correa.
A shortstop.
First pitch on its way. Fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Red Sox on top in the early going, 1-0 as we play the second. Two-seamer can't quite make it back over the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Verdugo is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. 2 down, no one on base. And in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. Now here's the first offering.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Again, another foul ball.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because
we'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Now the pitch. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
And he'll step off and try again. Now the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Maldonado is there. 2 down. Base is empty, 2 away, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Two out, nobody on. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
The batter.
At the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And he falls behind 0-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Chas McCormick.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Sale has his target. 2-1 on its way. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding this zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Next to hit is Martin Maldonado. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Here now the 2-2. Renfroe will come in a bit and put it away for the 2nd out of the inning. So next to bat will be Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Rafael Devers. Now here's the first offering. Pitch on the way. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. Around second now and headed for 3rd. Well, he thought about going for 3rd, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he is out at 3rd, and that's a big mistake there leading off the inning. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. He topped out in his first trip. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the 2nd out. So next to hit is Alex Verdugo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. As it's grounded sharply to first, Gurriel brings it in, and he'll step on the bag himself. And here's Michael Brantley. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The left fielder, Michael.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at bat. It's ball 1. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Hernandez is there, and he has it for the 1st out. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Grounded weakly down the line toward 3rd. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the time run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
1 strike. Devers shading to his right, and he makes the catch to retire the side. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Back to work now is Verlander, as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike 1. pulls this one in the air out to left. Brantley is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Up next, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And now the first pitch. Grounded weakly toward third. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And that brings up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. Now here's the pitch. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And that one yanked just foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Renfroe has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. Striding in for Houston, Kyle Tucker. He doubled his last time up.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw...
And hold on now, that's a fair ball down the left field line. Should be at least a double. Around second, he's on his way to third, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Behind 0-2 now.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Popped up. And no one will track it down. Now another 0-2. But it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Into the box, Chas McCormick. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Now a foul tip held on to behind the plate. Nice work there to get the punch out, and the inning is over. And stepping in,
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
First offering. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone to lead off the inning. So now to the plate, Kike Hernandez. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. This one's down to third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Up next with the Red Sox.
Digging in next, Kyle Schwarber. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Fouled away.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Kyle Schwarber goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Ryan Stanek, 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Rafael Devers is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Ready on 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Digging in will be Martin Maldonado. Flew out last time up. Sale has his target. Here comes the first pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Going back is the left fielder. Still going back. And that one is gone. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. She'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. 1 out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Up
next to dig in, Yuli Gurriel. He bounced out last time up. As he lifts it in the air to right field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-2. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Martinez will round first and head for second now. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Stanek is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. First pitch of the AB now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
Martinez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And it's fouled away. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Maldonado goes to get it, and he'll be tagged out at third base on a heady play. Now to the plate, here is Christian Vasquez, grounded out in his last at-bat. Zach Greinke will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 21. Yeah. Greinke.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
That evens it up 1-1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now 1-2.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Little dribbler down the line. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
2 out with the man at first. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Last half of the 7th here. That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. First pitch on its way. Sale gets the sign. Here's the 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Now it'll be Kyle Tucker. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. And he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
2-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Runners on first with 1 down. And another foul ball. The 2-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Now batting.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Alex Bregman stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
Arroyo is calling for it, and that retires the side. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. Here's the pitch.
Arroyo.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Swing and a line drive. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Down the third baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Arroyo on at first, nobody out. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1. Next up is Kike Hernandez. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Oh, that's off.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Gone!
Now batting. The first baseman, Kyle Schwarber.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Career line against Greinke. He's 1 for 5. Ryan Presley, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 55, Ryan.
Oh my, that pitch is behind him up around the shoulders, and he won't like that much.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either way, watch your face.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And it's gone as they add still another. Stepping in now, J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you...
Oh, that ball comes in and gets him.
Now that left fielder, Alex Verdugo.
And now, Alex Verdugo. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Kendall Graveman enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. As a look, now the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now. Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Bregman fields it cleanly. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a liner. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. At the plate now, Christian Vasquez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, and that's behind his head. And that'll get a glare. It's ball 1. And I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he throws. Out is the home plate umpire, and he's going to send our pitcher off to an early shower. He's been ejected from the ball game.
Well, Matt, with that ejection, this is going to turn into Johnny Holdstaff Day. Now everybody out in that bullpen may have to be available to put the finishing touches on this game.
Christian Javier will come into the game now and take over following the ejection.
Number 53, Christian Javier.
1-1. Bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Christian
Into the box, Christian Arroyo. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit down the third baseline. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Renfroe on second. Vasquez on at first with 2 down. And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Now into the box, Chas McCormick. No hits. In 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Hirokazu Sawamura is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Number 19.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And the Astros are in business to start the inning. A leadoff triple. In now, Martin Maldonado. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. No hits to this point. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order now.
Hang on.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Altuve. And their runners at the corners now.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Next, here is Michael Brantley. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Arroyo brings it in to second for one. On the first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. All set to start the 9th in this. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better two-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Maldonado waits on it. 1 out. Next up for the Red Sox, Kike Hernandez. In his career versus this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Fouled off. Here's another 0-2. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. Now at the plate is Kyle Schwarber. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
1-1 to Schwarber. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job.
But we'll have to press pause as that's all set for the bottom of the 9th. And digging into bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. And now here is Yordan Alvarez, singled in his last at-bat. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. So the next to bat will be Carlos Correa. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. On to first, and that is going to conclude.